What's good, kings and queens? Back again with another video. Make sure you go cop you some Marco Barrier merch. I'm gonna have a link down in the description below. That is the gear that we have right here. You see, you got the sleeveless hoodie, like Hoodie Mellow. You got the regular hoodies. You got sweatpants, bags, all type of accessories. We got women's clothing, men's clothing, all apparel. So just check that link in the description below, and you'll see what you like. Also, go check out my song Cap Guns Dream Mix on SoundCloud. That link will also be down in the description below. The question for today is,
Mr. Kyrie Irving, as you all know, he is yet to receive the vaccine, and the Brooklyn Nets are playing in the city, obviously in New York City, which has mandated vaccines for all indoor sports events. So with Kyrie not being vaccinated, it automatically makes him exempt from being able to participate in those indoor sports events, meaning Brooklyn Nets practices and Brooklyn Nets games. So we want to ask the question today: how do you feel about Kyrie Irving's vaccination status and the implications that could potentially have on his career and the Brooklyn Nets championship aspirations this year?
I honestly feel like Kyrie Irving, he's not going to be able to play this year, just because I think the NBA is very strict on their rules and their protocols, that they're not going to allow Kyrie Irving to bypass and slide under. I don't think the NBA is going to go for that, because you got to remember the NBA is a big brand. They don't want no slip-ups, none of that. So they got to be real strict so everybody else can fall in line. In that case, Kyrie Irving, I feel like he's not going to be able to play this year at all, unless he gets that vaccine, which I don't see him doing. Honestly though, we know who Kyrie is. Yeah. We see him through the media. You know, he's a free thinker, all that type of stuff. So I feel like he's gonna definitely go with his beliefs over everything else. And going to the Nets, I feel like they cook, man. Without Kyrie Irving, I feel like the Nets is not getting past the Lakers. And that's if they even facing the finals.
Will they make it out the East?
I don't even think they're gonna make it out the East. They got
who do you throw with the Nets? Giannis? But last year, KD just almost single-handedly beat them. Now we have a healthy James Harden to the mix. You don't think that the Nets get over the hump without Kyrie?
Bro, Kyrie is a game changer. Yeah. Without Kyrie in the game, that take away another ISO player that can get James Harden open off ball, get KD open off ball for easy shots. And because you know Kyrie draws double teams, triple teams. He's a great finisher, one of the best finishers of all time in my opinion. I think everybody else could say so too. You see all the jellies and stuff he do. Yeah. Kyrie Irving he's an A-grade player, and without him, I just don't see them getting past in like the East. I ain't even gonna lie.
He got a nice layup package, man. He got some sauce on that. Remember that play he did when he spent in between? I think it was Bogdan. So he's drawing those double teams. Brogdon, yeah. My bad, I don't know.
Bogdan. Bruh. Yeah, bro. I know exactly what play you're talking about. He was at the top of the key. He was like, he wasn't really losing it, but like Brogdon was clamping him up a little bit. And so he was trying to muscle through. And then like soon as the dude came from the double, honestly, Kyrie wasn't even looking, so I don't know if he even seen him come. I think he just did the move and it just happened.
All right, so we got this dude I know. Bro was talking about Kyrie. He said, so they basically saying Kyrie he wants to be the voice for the voiceless. So people who can't speak up for themselves, he wants to speak up. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, we seen other NBA players who didn't want to get the vaccine end up conforming. Andrew Wiggins ended up getting a vaccine because San Francisco has that same mandate as New York. He wouldn't have been able to play. Obviously, Andrew Wiggins doesn't have the same pull that Kyrie Irving would have. He's not the same player, you know. But still the same, we seen him conform after he really didn't want to get it. So with Kyrie, he just said he wants to be the voice for the voices. The agenda that Kyrie spoke on, self-responsibility, that he's a low self-esteem African-American male and he needs to be held accountable for his actions. What do you think about that?
So, hold on. So I'm trying to get an understanding. Is he saying he's low self-esteem because he doesn't get the vaccine?
He doesn't get the vaccine. He's saying that he's potentially killing more African Americans by not getting the vaccine, because you know the more African Americans that won't get the vaccine, he's saying could turn into more African Americans dying from COVID. Exactly. And also he's saying that when he said that the earth was flat and stuff like that, that Kyrie is just low self-esteem. Like, he just says anything. What do you think about that?
He needs some
That's
milk.
hard to believe. I mean, Kyrie Irving made it all the way to the NBA. He got to have some type of level of self-esteem. I'm going to throw that out there first. Second off, I don't know Kyrie personally, so I can't just say that he's low self-esteem because I never really had interaction and really got to know him. So that's like a real degrading statement to make about somebody's character, saying that they got low self-esteem. And then the fact that he's trying to hold Kyrie Irving responsible for the lives of other people, the African Americans.
Yeah.
That's not Kyrie's responsibility. Kyrie's responsibility is go out there and play.
Right.
Which what he's not trying to do. So that's what the whole issue is about.
Right. That he already signed up to play for the Brooklyn Nets, and now he's not, you know what I'm saying, doing it. But you got to think, if you signed up for a marriage, you know, you got married to a woman, y'all said y'all's vows, y'all had agree on, you know what I'm saying, y'all gonna love each other, cherish each other, for better or for worse, and then you find out that she was being unfaithful. Are you gonna stick with the team? Like, you're gonna keep so it's basically like
cross the boundaries.
That's not what I signed up for. I signed up to play for the Brooklyn Nets, but I did not sign up to get the vaccine.
Yeah, like it's boundaries.
Yeah,
they crossed the boundary of Kyrie's personal beliefs, and that's what Kyrie's standing for. So that's just me. I don't see how that correlates to him having low self-esteem. Just because he
also how he be skipping games too sometimes. Like, he's just like,
bro.
I don't feel like playing today, and he be saying he's depressed and going through mental health things. So he's saying he has low self-esteem. This is what he said: Kyrie isn't a voice for any black community. He's a horrible person who's helping spread disinformation and actually helping more black people die because of the virus. He's not a black hero, nor is he a voice for the voiceless. He's effing dumb. He's trying to get more African American people killed by the virus.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Hey, that dude sound like he got something against Kyrie. Like, he got real bad blood tension against Kyrie. Like, you hear the powerful words that he's putting in his sentences. Effing dumb. Not just dumb. Effing dumb. Then, hold on, what'd he say? He is not the voice for any black community. Like, dang. He could have just said the black community. He said any black community. That means black people in Africa, Japan, wherever they coming from. He said Kyrie is not the voice for them. That sounds to me like that's more personal.
But what about all the philanthropy that Kyrie's done? Like buying George Floyd's family house and donating money and just being active in the community. Actually, you know what I'm saying? How does him not getting the vaccine, skipping out on games, saying that the world is flat? Basically, he's saying that he's misleading people, so he can't be the voice because he's saying the earth is flat, so people start believing that. He's saying, I'm not going to get the vaccine. People look at the Kyrie like, because he never actually said, don't get the vaccine. He just said, I'm not getting it. If you want to get it, that's you, but I'm not getting it. So he's not leading them down the wrong path, but you do got people who look up to Kyrie and are tuning in like, okay, if Kyrie's not going to get it, I'm not going to get it. So what do you think about that, just as far as like, do you feel like he's misleading not just the black community, but just youth in general?
That's tough.
That's tough. I actually think he's actually empowering the youth and empowering more people to stand up for what they believe in. I done heard multiple people talk about the vaccine, and I really don't like to get into all the whether you should get the vaccine or not. Of it. Everybody got their own choices at the end of the day. So I just say that Kyrie is standing for what he believes in. Whoever is influenced by that probably get influenced by it in the world somehow, because a lot of people are standing up to that vaccine and stuff.
So you seen what Stephen A. Smith was saying about him, right? About how Kyrie should just retire. The Brooklyn Nets. What do you think about the Brooklyn Nets trading him?
Bro, I think that's the best idea, honestly. I feel like they should just get rid of Kyrie Irving. I feel like that would be better for the Nets organization. With all of the talk around Kyrie Irving. Yeah, for the Nets specifically, I feel like that's not good business because he's
distracting.
People is on two different sides trying to pick sides. Like, can Kyrie get it? Will he get it? Should he get it? Should he not get it? And that's just too much commotion. Like, the Brooklyn Nets are trying to win, sell tickets, all that type of stuff. They're not going to be selling more tickets because Kyrie ain't going to be playing. people is gonna be like, the Nets is a clown house right now. Nobody really gonna be trying to take them serious. All the antics and stuff.
But Stephen A. Smith basically said the same thing that John said. He said he's been covering the NBA for 25 years and that this was the stupidest nonsense that he's ever seen, and it's just flat out stupid what Kyrie's doing right now. What do you think about Stephen A. Smith's comment?
I mean, Stephen A. Smith, he got his opinion. Stephen A. Smith, valid in a talk show world, you know. So, I mean, his voice do matter. So, if Stephen A. saying it, I feel like it got to be something to it. At the end of the day, it is an opinion, and then that's just how he feels about it. Now, it could be somebody else out there saying the whole opposite thing. So, you know, that don't make Stephen A. word law, but it's just Stephen A. voicing his opinion. 25 years? If he been on 25 years and he think that's the stupidest thing, I mean, that gotta just make you think like, dang, what has been going on in the NBA? Ain't nothing like this outlandish ever happened.
Right.
You know, just make you think like about the NBA history.
So they saying Kyrie is selfish and that he's not a team player. Do you think that him not getting the vaccine implicates that?
I could see where they seeing that. I could definitely see where they see
through the
that
history
at.
of his career, like how he didn't want to play with LeBron, even though they was winning, getting to the finals. He went to the Celtics. You seen what he did. They made to the Eastern Conference Finals without him. He came back. They got worse. Now he's in Brooklyn. It's like it just follows him. Do you think that he's a selfish player and that he's not a team player?
That's a tough question. The facts is the facts. The teams he do go to, they be having some chemistry problems on and off the court. I personally like Kyrie a lot, so I don't want to try to get too biased about it. But to say he a selfish player, I could definitely see where people is seeing that. The statements he made, the vibes I see on the court when he was playing in Boston.
Like not talking to the teammates, not texting them back.
Bro, I seen the video. Bro, Kyrie was burning sage in the arena, bro. Bro, that man he be on his own thing, bro. He do not, bro. I don't know.
So you said it's the best thing for the Brooklyn Nets to trade Kyrie Irving. What do you think is the best thing for Kyrie Irving, and where would you like to see Kyrie Irving end up if he was to be traded?
I think best thing for Kyrie Irving is to stand on his beliefs. He already made his choice. I feel like for him to waver, I feel like that'd be a sign of weakness,
That's
in my
tough.
opinion. I feel like that'd be like he folded under the pressure, you know. And Kyrie clutch, you know, game 7. So clutch time, is he gonna fold or not? I want to see Kyrie not fold. That's just me. I don't want to see Kyrie fold. I want to see him stand on what he believes in. Cause like going back, I said that might empower other people. Cause that's what I believe. If Kyrie's standing for what he believes in, more people will stand for what they believe in. Cause he has a lot of influence. People see Kyrie as their favorite player in the game. And that's with Giannis, LeBron, KD, Curry, all of these great players, and people still choose Kyrie to be their favorite. That says a lot about him. The best place I would want to see him land is in Philly with Joel Embiid. I want to see a pick and roll of Kyrie and a center like Joel Embiid, because it's crazy. He could pop, he can roll, he could ISO too. So if Kyrie don't feel like dribbling that much, I mean, I guess he could give it to him in a post or even at the top or the mid range, wherever. Because Joel Embiid is good. I think if Simmons was playing in Brooklyn, then I almost called them New Jersey, bro. if Simmons in Brooklyn, they got height over there because really they missing defenders.
Yeah.
They got all them ISO players and shooters, but the defending is, I feel like KD really like one of their best defenders on the team. Blake Griffin ain't really that good. I heard LaMarcus Aldridge came back from retirement. Is that true?
Yeah, but he's super slow.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
He's not a defender.
He got height and stuff, but he's not like a known skilled defender.
They definitely could use Ben Simmons.
Yeah, I feel like they can use Simmons with his IQ and his passing. But Ben Simmons, that's a whole nother video too about what's going on with him too. But Kyrie Irving, I want to see him in Philly. They got Seth Curry out there, Tobias Harris, Danny Green. Bro, I feel like that squad would be scary.
You think they would improve?
Philly? Embiid and Kyrie personality will actually mix. Like Embiid got kind of like a childish personality, like real expressive, versus most people that they teamed up with Kyrie was either like super serious, like Bron and KD, like these is the best. You gotta show out every time you with them. Embiid is one of the best. Everybody know what Embiid bring to the game. He bring that.
He bring fun.
That
he
time.
He's joking. He's taunting. He's showboating,
tweeting. He's on all of that.
Yeah.
I feel like that'll bring out a different side of Kyrie that we not used to seeing.
Yeah.
You know, because I feel like them players be putting Kyrie under a lot of stress. Everybody always want him to match up to the LeBrons,
Right.
to the KDs, the James Hardens.
When they asked him, is LeBron like your father figure?
Kristen called LeBron a great father after the Chicago game. Yes, he did.
Great father. Oh, a great father. Oh, I thought you. Oh, my bad. I interpreted that completely wrong. I thought you said he was a great father to him. I was like, what?
Called him a great father. So what type of parental role has he played for you and your teammates?
Oh, okay. So you.
Bro, hey, this is where I'm gonna personally start talking, bro. That is highly disrespectful, bro. Hey, that reporter that's out there, you shouldn't say those type of things to grown men because they could take it very, very personal. I feel like Kyrie, when he heard that statement, it just had to change his viewpoint on life, bro. It had to.
Like, I gotta get out of Cleveland.
Bro, she asked him, was LeBron like a father figure to him? Like, bro,
Like,
he
this
was
is
like
my
20
teammate,
something.
bro.
Kyrie was like 20 something. That's a grown man, bro. You like, yeah, it's boundaries there.
Yeah.
When he heard it, he was like, hold on, I think I misinterpreted.
Yeah.
Cause, yeah, bro, that question is wild, bro.
All right, so last question. If Kyrie gets traded, he's already threatened to retire. So how do you feel about Kyrie Irving potentially retiring? And if he does retire, what does the game lose? What does Kyrie lose and what does we as fans lose?
I ain't gonna lie though, sad to say, but I don't feel like the game really gonna miss too much.
After Kyrie,
After Kyrie retire, like,
who can dribble like him?
cause people overlook Kyrie all the time.
He's injured a lot.
He injured a lot. He really like be making,
Doesn't play sometimes.
how you said, with the teams and stuff.
Yeah.
Like really,
Like
people,
the teams
people
that keep
really
going
don't
without.
really want to. Yeah, people really don't want to deal with Kyrie at this point. Sad to say, I feel like he better off just being a street baller, like with Professor and Bone Collector.
Bro, he got real
Bro.
game. Not that those guys don't have real game, but bro,
Bro.
Kyrie is a professional athlete, bro. He's a professional basketball player. Like,
Bro, nobody wants to deal with him anymore, bro. Bro, they're sick of Kyrie.
there's reports that the Sixers don't even want to trade for him
The Sixers is really trying to get rid of Ben Simmons, from what I'm
and
hearing.
they don't want Kyrie.
They
though,
don't want Kyrie.
because he's already
It
threatened
says
to retire. He said if the Nets trade him, he's retiring.
Now, honestly, how can I sit here and say that? The game will miss all of Kyrie's razzle-dazzle, his awesome layup package, his incredible dribbles, crossovers, ankle breakers, his star power. They're going to miss so much money out of his jersey sales, ticket sales. I mean, Kyrie Irving provides so much to the NBA that they will lose a lot seeing Kyrie go. So, hopefully, they keep Kyrie.
No disrespect to Kyrie out there watching the video, but I just feel like the fans.
Yeah, so what
We
about
gon'
the fans?
Yeah, we love Kyrie.
All right. What does Kyrie mean?
Kyrie missed the love of the game, the teammates. He ain't really gone through his whole basketball journey,
Does he still make the Hall of Fame?
bro.
First
yes.
ballot?
Bro. I think he's in the Hall of Fame automatically. Game 7. Did y'all see what he did to them? Torch that man like that, bro. Why you do that man like that, Kyrie, bro?
Why you do that to Curry?
I think he's automatically a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, just off that.
Just off that ring, that stint, that
championship
championship.
season, he's got 40 in that finals. He's a Hall of Famer.
He's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Cause they put in like Yao Ming and all them in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. And they even got
I mean, Ben
championships.
Wallace is good, but
I think Tracy McGrady.
Kyrie's stats and awards, they speak for themselves.
Yeah.
Got Rookie of the Year, all them
All-Star.
All-Stars, All-Star
NBA first,
MVPs.
NBA all NBA teams.
Bro, he's definitely going to the Hall of Fame.
Fact. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to Royalty Dream and like the video, comment below. Check out that Marco Barrere. Curry, if you watch this video, comment. Kyrie, man, keep your head, bro. I'm praying for you, man. I pray that it just all works in your favor, man, because I feel like nobody should be, you know what I'm saying, forced.
The whole
The
world
whole
is
world is like,
right
I
on
hate
his
Kyrie,
heels.
you're stupid. They got you messed up, Kyrie, man. I just pray that you keep your head and
Make sure
hope to
Kyrie
see
can
you back
see
on
this
the court.
video, man. Share the video around so Kyrie can see it. because he gonna feel this video. Right? We trying to reach Kyrie, so just share along, comment below. Education is very important, y'all. So like I said, like the video, comment down below, share the video. Also, make sure you cop some merch in the description. Also, check that song out that I was playing at the beginning of the video.
Straight heat, straight fire.
Hey,
the Dream Mix. Y'all ain't never heard no Dream Mix. Come on now, y'all gotta check that out.
you know that's creative. Royalty Dreaming, Cap Guns, Dream Mix, Remix, Dream Mix. I ain't really had to break it down, but I just felt like I had to add a little more seconds so I could get them watch time hours, you feel me? But like I say, Royalty Dreaming, we out.
Peace.